Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Wednesday, May 31st, 2017. The tarot card for today is the Devil, and this one comes to us from the beautiful deck, Tarot Illuminati. Okay, absolutely gorgeous. I love this deck. There's a lot of imagery in it, okay? Now, I have to tell you that what immediately came to mind to me when I sat down to do this reading was a very old phrase: the devil is in the details. And I kept thinking to myself, well, what in the world does that mean? Why am I thinking that now, and why today? Now, first of all, we have it today. I want you to pay very close attention to what's going on right now, because we're going to revisit this before you know it. I find it to be an interesting time. Now, here we are closing out a month, and what a month it has been. Okay, let's keep that in mind, because it's finishing much differently than it began. And I know that so many of you were like, I don't know how I'm going to make it to May 22nd, but you did. So a lot of things are coming to light now. Basically, the details themselves. Yesterday we had that Seven of Swords, all about betrayal. There are things that are going on that have an impact everywhere. And there are things that are, they haven't been what they seem to be, what they appear to be, and maybe at first glance. But boy, when you really start getting into the details, keep that in mind. There's a lot to be learned. And the details, they just keep growing. And I don't think that they're done. All right? This is going to apply in many situations, and you're going to see it playing out. Now, one of the things about this energy today that I really, really love is, this is you unshackling yourself from a situation. I think that you have several. Let's keep that in mind. You may, how can I put this? Like, if I were to say to you, okay, what is it that you need to do in your life? You might put it out there as one thing, like a long run on sentence, blah, 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 blah. But the honesty of the matter is that it needs to be broken down into segments, what it is that you're doing. So, in other words, I don't know how to put it, but if your goal is, a new job, a new relationship, a new home, whatever it is, you're breaking down how it has to happen. In other words, you kind of have to change something over here and break free from it before you can get to the next part. It's going to happen in sort of like phases along the way. Remember, this is a very huge transition that's taking place, up until that total solar eclipse in Leo on August 21st. And I think there's a big realization here today for many people. One of the things that this card, represents, its depiction always shows people who are chained to the devil. But when you really look at the picture really, really good, in reality, they're not. They can escape it. Right? So keep that in mind, because you may finally be finding that way to break free from a particular situation. Now, one of the big things that this card deals with, and I think that there are many of you out there who have something, whatever it is, boy, it needs to not get the better of you. I feel like this is a point where you have to get a handle on something, okay? In other words, addictions, bad habits. What is it that you need to break free from in your life? Is it drugs? Is it alcohol? Is it food? Is it your phone, TV? Whatever it is, this is a good moment right now to help you start, I think. As a matter of fact, when I think about this and I look at the timing, I'm saying to myself, yes, this is absolutely perfect. Because when you arrived at May 22nd, and that this is something that you need to do, but it's kind of like having to set up the whole scenario. All right, I think this is the point where you actually get to start. You want to break out, you want to break free. This is going to continue. So this this is an interesting story. It starts here and it just keeps on going. You know, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. I don't care if, if you want to go on a diet, whatever it's about, a new exercise program. This is where you're getting into it, and you're really going to make it work, going to make it happen, and break out of that mode that you've been in. So you're finally seeing that it is possible to escape those routines that have been holding you back. So I think we'll stop there for today. Tomorrow will be June. Make sure that you have checked out your Sun Sign Tarot guidance on Patreon, which will be available before the end of May. And yeah, I'll see you here tomorrow. And we'll be in one of the most positive months of the year. I love it. Thank you and have a great day.